Basketball may reign supreme in this state, but on this day, the Cards and the Cats on the gridiron for the vaunted Governor's Cup, and the attention of every blade of bluegrass will be right here. Welcome everyone to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on a team from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Cardinals will put toe to leather and will get started. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense will come out first. They painted the state big blue in a Kentucky blowout the last time they saw the Cards.
And I think it's always fun to watch the response. In rivalry games, when one side gets smashed and they have to hear about it for a year, Palmer, it usually ends up being a pretty good game.
Yeah, they...
Breaks away on the left. He's at the 30. He's at the touchdown, Wildcats. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
What a way to start this game offensively. You find the matchup you like, you put it in his hands, and he does the rest. The defense looks like they were sleepwalking out there to start this game. One play, they go the distance to score a touchdown. This defense better wake up.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Louisville's offense will go to work for the first time today. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. They got to him in a heartbeat. Man, was he back there quickly.
Yeah, and you could see the linebackers up near the line of scrimmage. Which one's coming? He comes flying through with great speed. The offense had no clue how to get him blocked, and he gets the big sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got the back in the middle. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. They'll try the right side. Slithers into space. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's got it again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They want to fight this one in a phone booth 3 times. Sneaks into the end zone.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he added the extra point. He marched 78 yards down the field. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. On target over the middle. Turns on the Jets. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And the Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him short. He does not pick up the 1st down. They boot it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. And now this offense will take the field again. The give to the lone running back. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Plucks it out of the air. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Here's the handoff. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Wildcats come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He makes a grab. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. He's looking to throw. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The play action fake. And he makes the grab, but the officials immediately signal that he's out of bounds. We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Gives it to the back on the draw. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Almost everything has gone their way so far, up 21-7, and they have it back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They'll try to start the second quarter by putting points on the board with a field goal. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, as a defensive coach, that's a win. When you can be already put in a bad position because your offense fumbles and they're in scoring position and you give up just 3, that is a situational football at its best. Nice job by this defense, handling a little adversity and just giving up the field goal.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The inside handoff. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake. but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
On this 1st and goal, let's see what Kentucky does. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Powers forward. Touchdown, Kentucky. Excellent pass by the back on the option. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. From the shotgun, the inside give. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The Cardinals will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. These two first met in 1912 and both have a rich history of stars. Johnny Unitas, Lamar Jackson from Louisville, Bear Bryant, and Tim Couch at Kentucky through the years. The rivalry is a great one, fellas.
That's a great list of people to think about in this rivalry. Obviously, it runs deep, and the uniforms are solid, right? Like bright red, blue on the other side, just a nice color clash.
Yeah, visually and optically, you're right. This is a very good-looking rivalry game, but it's also good on the field. There's a lot of talent assembled here today.
Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. He's got 67 yards rushing in this one and closing in on 1,800 yards for the season. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats!
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
Lining up for the PAT. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the foot. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Motion from the wideout. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. They're working that left side. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Gets away from one. He's got space. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Well, we knew coming into this one the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
And the Cardinals have their offense in high gear. They'll try the run. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll go to the ground. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll keep it himself. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Never a doubt.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Rides the back and leaves it. Oh, the sweet feet. He now has 85 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. The Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Coates. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Firing to the right, complete. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Safe completion on the screen. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Timeout, Kentucky.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got him in the flat. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. They marched 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Out of the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Quickly to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Grab near the marker. It's Conrad. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Wildcats and Cards. And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this fight between Louisville and Kentucky plays out.
Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Nothing went right in that 1st half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this 1st drive for the offense.
Yeah, the 1st possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They punted away on 4th down. Makes the catch at the 35. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Gets it out fast.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
They'll mark him down right there, but it'll be enough for a Kentucky 1st down. To the air on 1st down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. He's got 98 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Unloads quickly. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Coates. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. They want to run this quarterback. Ball is loose. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. Touchdown, Kentucky! And they take it in for 6 more points. C-A-T-S, Cats, as Kentucky builds this lead.
It feels like it's been a fast break on the basketball court here for a while now. Kentucky showing the speed all over the field, pulling away from Louisville.
Yeah, taking care of business, taking care of emotions. The battle, obviously, of Kentucky. They're doing everything they need to do.
PAT unit on the field.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They march the ball 51 yards for the score. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking downfield on first down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
He's got his man, makes the grab. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Cardinals are flying down the field. Red pass, it's complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Cardinals will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line, a pickup of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Hands it off. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. He's up to 113 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Coates. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the first down. Smashes through the tackle. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
And, man, nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to have that guy. The defense blows an assignment, and the quarterback takes advantage and makes the big play down the field.
The Wildcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land, like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. After a drive this long, a field goal would be demoralizing at this point. It's 3rd and goal. Flips it out on the screen. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely center cut. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
The Cardinals just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Off play action on 1st down. Intercepted for the 11th time. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. With the run on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tight end now in motion. Got it back on 2nd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. They'll try to sneak it. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. And here in the fourth quarter with the lead, very first play of the drive, you break off a nice run. He might just call the exact same play right again here.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Pulls it and fires to the left. Good solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. He'll keep it himself. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Ran the ball on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. It's good. Easy call for the refs. There is a flag down on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, the offense will have to decide whether to take the points off the board. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Quick release on the RPO. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. He wants to throw it again. Hauls it in. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Good right down the boulevard. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. Got his man downfield. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to set up the screen. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. And that one's incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
They kick it away on 4th down. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He'll do it himself. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man in the middle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. 2nd down coming up. They'll leave it with him. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. And the misconnection on 3rd down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. His drive will open from the 15. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Pulls it in. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Kentucky had the horses today, and they ran well down the backstretch and made it all the way to the wire to outlast Louisville and take home the Governor's Cup. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.